It's been a long journey. It's been a great journey. When I started Alpha 15, I was relatively unknown in the PC world for 7 Days to Die, and we've managed to make a great... Hey survivors, welcome back to another episode of my Alpha 15 playthrough. Now, it's been since February 29th since I've done a video on this playthrough, and we actually took a pause from it because I had a lot of catching up to do on the exterior of Cooney Hills. But we've done a ton of streaming, and we've gotten a lot of work done. And we've actually gone ahead and gotten Cooney Hills done, and I actually won't make you guys watch that anymore. My bad. But there's actually a whole ton of enemies out here. I'm actually quite surprised. We cleared them not too long ago. I was not expecting this to happen at the beginning of the episode. But this is an exciting episode because this is the second last episode of this playlist. And yes, guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and close this playlist off. But here's Cooney Hills in all their glory. The glass doesn't zoom in all the way all the time, but you can see most of the glass most of the time. So we have the front done. We've completed the front. This has been done for quite a while now. And we most recently just finished up on this side. So we got this side here done as well. If we look up, I've done the same pattern here. So Cooney Hills, the spawning platform of it, the whole area up here is all done. It's all completed. So it's good to go. It's good to go for distribution. What I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to seed it as a torrent. And I'll give you guys the torrent link down in the description, or I'll pin it in the comments because I'll probably actually forget to put that in the fucking description. But these guys here are going to be fucking wrecking my place like big old assholes. So let's go ahead and go take care of them instead of not aiming correctly here. Wow, that's bad. But Alpha 16 is coming up, guys. It feels good to get this done. I did post a lot of actually finishing this all off in the actual stream itself. So I'm going to share it at its point after I finish this actual tour of the whole facility. And then you guys can go and take it from there. We'll be doing a video challenge as well here too, guys. I will be doing a $100 giveaway. What I want you guys to do is download Cooney Hills and make your own video on it. I don't care what you guys do. Make sure you're clear with it. You know, I still did this in survival, or I did this in creative. You know what I mean? But show me. I want to see some interesting stuff. So the coolest shit I see, we'll vote on it, and I'll tweet out all the winners' stuff, your video, everything else, and we'll toss you $100 for whichever platform you play on. Wow, there's a lot of damage down here too. I'm gonna have to come down and fix up some of this damage. Looks like we had a few explosions and whatnot. All right, but anyways, this is the fall pit. This is Big Red. This is where all the zombie action happens on Horde Night. And with this area, you got a few different ways you can fight them. You can take those two blocks out, pop down here, and take them on hand to hand. Or at least the ones that end up falling and dying down, or not dying down here, like the cops and the pharaohs and whatnot. Or you can take them on behind this double pillar design here. I do not like it anymore. I did like it at Alpha 14 and going into 15. I'm absolutely tired of it, and I'm looking forward to doing a new design in Alpha 16. But anyways, you got those two ways, and included in the download as well too, guys, is going to be my recipe files. Hopefully I won't forget to do that, but I'll include that in there as well too. But these are trampolines. So pretty much the zombies end up coming on these little suckers and bouncing around. So there's a little bouncy room in here if you really feel like taking on zombies that are bouncing up and down. You can take them on from above. But if we come back down this way, the way you can get up to the top, you can take your mini bike with you as well here too. Come down onto here. Whoops. Now this is the early dev elevator as well too. So sometimes, especially when you first load the game, you'll have to do it twice. But it should work again if you were to go to and try it. Okay, here we go. Let's try that again. You have to duck a little bit, and you're able to clip it. Now, it will carry you and a bike up. It will carry you and another person up, but it doesn't seem like it'll carry you, another person, and a bike up. It'll drop one person or the bike. But either way, you go down along the sides. They all have embers in there as well, too. Remember, guys, put your recipe files in before loading up the save as well, too. And you guys can use them for your regular playthroughs as well too if you want to throw some of the colored stuff or whatnot. Whatever other blocks I've thrown into it, go right ahead. But it's all done around the outside. This side here, we didn't go with the red design. We kept it big ass panes of glass. That's actually the start of my racetrack up there. You can see it from here. But I'm doing a racetrack in here. That won't be in the download because we're going to do that for fun up until Alpha 16. But there's going to be a big racetrack in here, so I wanted to keep the windows nice, big, and bright, so that way we got a lot of light into the actual area itself, because I'm going to be building a mock city in there, and then you're going to go through a racetrack. It's going to be really cool. I won't get into that. If you want to check that out, definitely come to the stream. You know what? I might actually just give this to you guys damaged, and you guys can work on getting it all repaired and everything before Horde Night, if that's what you're into. Now, you will have to transfer your player file as well, too, unless you want to start a new player on this this file. But being as advanced as it is at this stage, you definitely want to go ahead and maybe move your existing character over to this one. But we do have the pixel art up front. I never got around to filling it all in with farmland, but once again, I don't really see any spawn out here on Horde Night anyways, so we haven't run into any trouble. But that's the exterior. If we go over here, I'll show you guys the top quickly, and then we'll come back down and I'll show you guys the rest of the interior. Because I know for a lot of people, it's been a few months since you've seen this playthrough. It's good to bring it back, but the reason I had was because we had to do a lot of grinding work. But up here is all done. We got our skylight for my condo unit that we'll take a look at later. This is Big Red. You can come up here and take the zombie zone from the top. You can get into this by going into the middle of that pillar and climbing up and down the ladder. You can get to it from the forge room, or you can get to it from the bottom. Here is another access hatch from the top. This goes down and into my living area. And this here is kind of like a power stack, a little power plant thing. I don't know. I was going for an industrial look. But once again, if you guys want to use all these parts, you're going to have to get those recipe files installed. And that's, if you guys don't know how to do any of that, don't know where your save files are, if you go and look at my playlist tutorials, you'll find it all in there. So basically, I've gone and replaced the whole top of this mountain with a flat slab of spawnable grass, except for this area back here. But I'll show you guys why. This is where our racetrack is going to be going. So I wanted to keep it nice and open, but yet still strong and sturdy. The spawns won't spawn up on this part, but that's okay because this is still pretty damn far away from where you're going to be standing on Horde Night. Now, I do recommend actually standing in that box on Horde Night to make sure the spawns end up coming on up top here. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what you guys will be doing with this building. One of my favorite things to do is actually go and jump off the edges and onto the hay bales, just because of how tall it is, right? It doesn't feel that tall when you're up here, but if you look, you can see over there's a nice big old mountain range. Another mountain range over there. A little bit of the top of this mountain that was still here. So you guys can see all my supplies came from cutting right through the mountain. So, oh my god. I honestly thought, guys, I wasn't ever going to be able to get this done before Alpha 16. But it feels like an accomplishment and a half. And I'm totally excited to share this with you guys. So let's go ahead and drop down here. We're going to take a quick break here, guys. And then I'll take you inside and show you what's inside Cooney Hills. Back from the break. So if we go up this way, I actually didn't end up making an elevator shaft. I was going to make one of these for every different floor. Feel free to do it yourself if you want to, but I didn't think it was a necessity. I just wanted to get this out for you guys. Now, like I said, this is your utility floor, like the main landing floor, and this is the funnel that the zombies come into. But this here is the ladder. You just come out to here. It's the little part that juts out the front of the building. And on every floor, I have a symbol. So on this floor is our control floor, and we'll actually check this one out. Now what I've done in here is I've simulated a massive core computer room, which would technically be powering the whole mountain, right? This is like the whole complex's brain, per se. And if I had more time, what I would actually do is individual homes and different things inside the actual complex, like bowling alleys, that type of stuff, maybe like a shopping mall. But unfortunately, we didn't have enough time between alphas. But I did get this room done, and I think it looks pretty damn cool. Once again, guys, this was all legitimately done in survival. It's just with that recipe file that I have, I was able to make all of this. So I'm excited to share that with you guys as well too. I can't wait to see what you guys make with it. So if we go up another level, what's up here is, bam, the control room. So this is like the little office for the control room. It's actually really something I never got around to finishing. There's just some lights and stuff up here. But essentially this would be like the overseer's room, right? Your IT guy would sit up here. You know, you can watch his bank of TVs over there if you wanted to. But if we run down this way, this is what we've been working on. This is part of what I call the frills, right? We have the whole exterior done. Everything that way is done. But this here, this monstrosity, don't worry about this. I'm gonna be merging this into its own landscape. Oh, you know what I should do is put a little bit of water here. Oh, that would be sick, like a little pool, and then I can make this merge in the landscape. Oh, yeah. Okay, anyways, that's for stream. I'm just getting randomly motivated. So what this is this is the start of a racetrack. And it's basically a fake facade, right? It's a whole racetrack that's made to look like something else. So what you do is you start in this ice tunnel, and this is ice here. I'm not entirely sure if mini bikes are affected by ice, if only players are, but it'd be really cool to see. And honestly, I just kind of like how the ice looks, period, in here. I think it looks fucking cool. But in here, we got stuff like make it look like a tunnel. It'll keep going that way eventually. You guys won't get any of this, but it'll keep going that way. There'll be a ramp and a jump, and then you'll go in through a city that's on fire and crap. I think it'll look cool. It'll take a little while, and it'll keep us busy till Alpha 16, but it'll be a ton of fun. As you can see, this is just like a fake facade, right? There's actually nothing back here except for a giant-ass pane of glass. And this is here for function as well, too, because I actually need it to make random items while working on the racetrack. So it serves a double purpose. So when we go test this, there'll be one car here, or one mini bike, and both just go, right? And you'll have like random little things jutting out. So you won't be able to ride right beside each other. You'll have to vie for first place position and defend your first place position as well, too. So I think it'll be cool. But moving on from this, I'm excited to get that done. Oh, I got so motivated doing that in the stream today. Moving on, we're going to go to the next level up, which should be our supply room. This is where all the forges are. These are where all the supplies are. Feel free to go to my containers, guys, because I know this triggers a lot of you. Feel free to go to my containers and press that start button. I'm not going to stop you. But this is where all the storage is. This will be in the player files. So anything that's in the storage, you'll have access to. So even if you start with a new character, you'll be good to go. There's a ton of recipes and everything kicking around. There's a ton downstairs as well, too. So definitely check those out where all the storage is from Horde Night. We'll check that out after we check out my condo unit. But all your workbenches are in here. We got this in here. This here is for all my raw supplies. I kind of went a little overkill. I never actually ended up using all the storage blocks. But hell, it is what it is, right? And this is how you get into the forge room. Now, you may have to duck right here because the drawbridge is a little glitchy. So just give it a quick duck and you'll be able to get through. But all the forges are in here. Forge supplies, everything else you'll need is right there. More forges there. This is the tunnel that leads to downstairs where the for Horde Night. So basically on Horde Night, what you want to do is close this up and use this ladder to get from bottom to top of Cooney Hills. And this here will bring you all the way up to the top. I'll go quickly. I did put a roof on this originally because I was used to Hornets being on Horde Night. But hey, we'll see vultures in Alpha 16, so that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. And you even have some damage to deal with when you load this up. Oh, I'm going to load it in damage. You guys can deal with that because I don't feel like, you know, cheating or anything to quickly fix it. And I'd rather work on the tunnel, but that's what you guys will get. But anyways, if we keep going down, we will go now to where my condo unit is, where my swanky digs are, if you can say. There we go. We'll close that up. Now, I do suggest leaving that closed. Most zombies do die when falling on that, but if you somehow get like a feral or something, it will not die falling on that. Then you have a feral running around and doing all sorts of shit. Oh, yes, the shooting range. This is a shooting range, guys. This is a nice big blank room if you want to set anything up in it. This room's over here is for like multiple people shooting, shorter range, I guess. Just as a heads up, this OBS breaks really fucking easy. So as you can see, I've blown some holes down in the end over there. I was just shooting stuff. I don't want to shoot now because there's glass sitting on the outside. I know a lot of you are going to go and shoot up glass too. I know that's going to happen. But this shooting range is actually just below where my condo living space is. So first you'd come in here if you took the ladder. On this side is my entertainment area. We have my kitchen over here with all my bar stools. I've never had more than one person over before. But just in case, you never know, right? What if I came across a group of like 20 really, really nice people that would never steal anything from me? But we do have our sunroof up there, so that's pretty swanky. I'll take that out. Oh, yeah, these were from doing the far side. Little maintenance things, guys. A lot of this is probably going to drive you nuts, but whatever. We'll fix that up. There we go. So, yeah. And if we go this way, it actually leads to that one tunnel access hatch I told you guys about right here. And this is the kitchen here. So, yeah, there you go. Enjoy. And over here is where you can actually sit down and chill on Horde Night. And, oh, looks like I may have shot out some of my glass and I don't have any on me. So you guys can enjoy that little quaint piece of skippiness. Oh, you know what? What might have happened? Oh, no, that looks like it's... if you're down below, don't shoot upwards. Oh, there's another pane missing down there too. If you're down below, don't shoot upwards at the zombies at night, because you will end up taking out some panes of glass. Whoops. And in here is my bedroom. This is where my floating bed is. Very nice. Actually, my bed's not there anymore. It's in the panic room. We'll be going and taking a look at that as well here too. Oh, I almost forgot about the panic room. Yeah, we can't forget about that one. But this is my condo unit. That's where the shooting gallery is. There is a quick way down. Let's actually go ahead and go this way. Here we go. Perfect. So if we go this way, it kind of leads into like the maintenance area in the back here. This is just a frame for the most part, leading up to the top, because this is all sandstone. If you collapse it down below, you have no structural abilities. So yeah. Anyways, if you come from any level, and you can come back here and you can drop right down to the bottom, landing on those hay bales. And this is actually right in and nice tucked in behind where the hordes fall at Horde Night. And even if you're lucky enough, wandering hordes will sometimes just wander right up in here for you and make it nice and easy. Enjoy the damage as well too, guys. There's quite a bit of it. So this is where I just throw all the stuff we randomly get on Horde Night. If we go down here, there's some more random chests of stuff here too, of random stuff. As I say, if you need recipes, come down here. There's fucking shitloads of them. And there's some more in here, these ones as well. So yeah, you definitely won't need a mining helmet. We got, not hundreds, we got lots of those. But this is what I was talking about. If you're down here trying to kill zombies, don't go shooting, because if you miss, you take out panes of glass eventually. Yeah, like look, there's another pane missing right there. And if you get a big enough hole in the glass, or like a hole in the frames there, the zombies do have a chance of actually falling into the build. So make sure you guys keep this nice and closed tight. No holes, spaces, you know what I mean? Or blow it up, your choice. But once again, this is a ladder to get up and down for your Horde Night. Alright, so the last two things I have to show you is a panic room. Let's say you're back here and shit just goes fucking up the wall, right? And you're just, I'm in a panic. See, that's me in a panic. Just go ahead, come back here, try to pick up these wood frames. Even doing these 6 wood frames does the job. Zombies will end up falling down there to their deaths. And you can close the doors. 1, 2, 3 doors. And then hide out in here all night like a giant pussy. Now, this is my bed. This is actually where my legitimate bed is now. Toilet beside the sink. Don't ask. That was Midnight Designer's idea. And that's actually Midnight Designer's bed over there. So he doesn't really have much style. So he just put down a bedroll, and I was like, damn, I gotta put down a bed. But anyways, this is a panic room in here, and essentially you would be able to live, live it out in here for a while in safety. Build anything you need to build, whatever. You can use the sinks and stuff as storage. You know, it's all good. But if we go up this way, right above the panic room, is the... Now this, guys, will confuse you when you go in. What you got to do is you just got to duck a little quickly to get underneath that, because it's at the top of the second block and it will catch just the top of your head. But anyways, this is that hole I showed you guys up there where I said this was a power stack. I don't know. I just wanted to make it look like something useful, right? Like a nuclear stack or something. I was going to build like a big facility in behind there. But like I said, once again, I ran out of time, unfortunately. But there's a lot of detail in here, and you can get to every level of this from every level of Cooney Hills. So let's say... if I go up to this top half, we can go there. But anyways, guys, That's pretty much it. I want you guys to have some fun exploring this. Look down in the comments and details and stuff and how you can download it. I'm sorry, I won't really go into how to torrent stuff and do a tutorial on that. Just do a quick Google search, guys, if you don't know what a torrent is and how to get torrents. But guys, I do hope you enjoy Cooney Hills. The last episode is going to be a collapse episode. So look forward to that. We're going to be doing a collapse episode of Cooney Hills. So I figured since you guys like the hotel so much, that used to be right there when I collapsed that as a collapse episode, it would be a fitting end to collapse Cooney Hills with a collapse episode. But anyways, guys, it's been a long journey. It's been a great journey. When I started Alpha 15, I was relatively unknown in the PC world for 7 Days to Die, and we've managed to make a great community here, especially over on Discord and stuff. But once again, guys, if you do want to see the channel grow, drop a like, drop a comment, share the video, do whatever you can with the video, and it always helps us grow. But anyways, stay classy, guys. Always survive, and I'll see you in the end episode for Cooney Hills, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do. I'll give you actually a couple weeks here. We'll do a couple weeks. If you guys really want to get into it, look for a channel update, and I'll throw down all the official stuff there. But I want you guys to make a video and show me what you do. So you can call the video Skippy Cooney Hills, and that will be good. Call the video that on YouTube, and I'll do a search. We'll go look, or you can go in my Discord and say, hey, I made a video, you know what I mean, and my people will go have a look at it. I'll go have a look at it. We'll have a blast. But anyways, it's almost like saying goodbye to the last 7 months. Have a good one, guys. See you on the other side. Peace out.